So, at the start of this episode, we need to discuss the rift with Gandhiji. How did the policies and philosophy of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose bring himself into conflict with Mahatma Gandhi? Congress elections of 1937. After the 1937 provisional elections, Congress ministries were formed in different provinces and gained popularity through welfare programs. So, we have already done an episode on the Government of India Act. If you go through it, you will know that elections were held across India in 1937, and Congress participated in those elections by winning 7 out of the 11 provinces. So it was through these elections that Congress gained popularity in the rural areas, and they also did several welfare reformative programs across India. Haripura Session 1938. In February 1938, at Haripura in Gujarat, Subhash Chandra Bose was elected as the president of Indian National Congress. So it was just an year after the elections, the first election in the Indian subcontinent. After an year, in 1938, in Haripura, Gujarat, the annual Congress session was held and Subhash Chandra Bose was elected as the president. So it was the time when Subhash Chandra Bose was getting huge popularity in Congress. Tripuri Session 1939. In March 1939, at Tripuri, which is in Central Province, Bose was re elected despite opposition from Gandhi, who supported Pathavi Sitaramaya. So it was in this Tripuri session that Bose, again for the second time, became the president of Indian National Congress, and he defeated an agent or a person who was supported by Gandhi, that is Pathabi Sitaramaya. Resolution against British war efforts. So, in this session, it was decided that a resolution were to be passed declaring that India would not support British imperialist wars. So, British were fighting the British Empire was fighting war against the Axis powers in Second World War, and in the Tripuri session of the Congress, it was decided that Congress will not support that, and Congress took this decision. Congress took this resolution with the efforts of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. Gandhi's discontent. Gandhi and the Congress Working Committee opposed Bose's stance, leading to conflicts between them. So it was the Working Committee which was in support of Gandhi, and they did not like this decision by Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. And so there was a conflict between the Bose led faction of Congress and the faction which was supported by Mahatma Gandhi. Bose's resignation. Due to increasing opposition, Bose resigned from the Congress president post in 1939. So, Bose understood that doing anything independently in this organization is impossible because this organization was practically being owned by Mahatma Gandhi. And so, Bose understood that it was not his cup of tea to do anything constructive by being in Congress. Therefore, he resigned. Now, this resignation came as a blow to Gandhi because Bose did Gandhi did not like Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose at that point of time, and over that Bose is resigning. So Congress took actions against Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. It is like saying that some teacher is telling that you are very much disturbing in the class. If you do this, then if you continue doing this, then I will put you out of the class. But the student got up and said that you don't have to put me out, I myself am going out. Then the teacher will be angrier. The teacher will say that how dare you speak to me like this, you are suspended forever from my class. So like that happened between Gandhi and Bose. So The action that Congress took was that in August 1939, Bose was removed from all Congress positions, including the Bengal Pradesh Congress Committee. So Bose was removed from all positions of Congress. And this is quite funny because Bose was the president of Congress at that point of time. Gandhi did not held any post in Congress, even though he was the most influential leader, but still he did not have any legal post in the Congress. He was just a member, but still he could remove the president of the Congress. So that itself proves the fact that being president of the Congress is useless. It is like if you are, if the president is listening to Gandhi, then the president can do whatever a president should do, or else the president will be removed. So Gandhi had the ultimate decision making power within Congress. So Bose was very angry and he resigned. Gandhi was angrier because he did not get to suspend Bose, and Bose resigned before he could be suspended. Congress working committees ban. Bose was banned from holding any executive for Congress office in for the next 3 years. So Bose was not to be positioned in any offices of the Congress for the next 3 years. Formation of forward bloc. And so on June 22, 1939, Bose established the forward bloc in Calcutta to unite radical elements in Congress. So people who were practical, people who did not align themselves with the philosophies of Gandhiji, they, with the leadership of Bose, formed a political party called Forward Bloc on June 22, 1939. Causes of Bose's rift with Gandhi. Why did Bose and Gandhi have a conflict? What were the causes behind it? Industrialization plan. Bose launched the National Planning Committee to develop industrialization, which Gandhi opposed. Now you must understand the backstory behind this decision. Bose understood that weaving khadi clothes or just doing normal farming and small scale cottage industries are very good looking in an ideological manner, but those are not practical. In order to run a country, you need to bring in big finances, and big finances will only come with heavy industries like petrochemicals, like the nuclear industry, or the iron and steel industry. These kind of industries, heavy metal industries, need to come in India, and that is what will bring the big amount of money. But Gandhi only focused on handmade industries and cottage industries. That was opposed by Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. Munich Pact and open propaganda. Munich is a place in Germany where Subhash Chandra Bose went by escaping the eyes of British government. So after the Munich Pact, Bose advocated for open propaganda to prepare for national struggle, with Gandhiji disapproved of. So Bose made a deal with the Axis powers in the Munich Pact, and it was open to all that Bose was advocating for an armed struggle against the Britishers, and that was very much opposed by Gandhi, who advocated for non-violence. Princely states movement. Bose supported the movements in princely states, but Gandhi opposed Congress intervention. Now, India was not only constructed of the British governed provinces. There were numerous princely states in India who had their own government, even though under the Britishers, but still it was governed by a king. And Bose wanted to start initiatives in order to bring them to the Indian Union, because he understood that if India gets independent, and if these princely states want to become independent, then it will be very difficult situation. So Bose, which actually happened later, and Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel played a great role in uniting all these princely states. So Bose understood that this is going to be a problem in future. Hence, he wanted to start movements in princely states. But Gandhiji said that let us not interfere in their internal politics. So that was also a point of conflict between Gandhi and Netaji. Tripuri Congress presidential election. Bose defeated Gandhiji's candidate Pathavi Sitaramaya by 1580 to 1377 votes. So Gandhi put forward Pathavi Sitaramaya as his favorite candidate. However, he was defeated by Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, and Gandhi took it as an insult. Gandhi's reaction to Bose's victory. Gandhi considered Bose's victory as his own defeat, which further widened their ideological gap. And Netaji at this point of time put forward the idea that if you believe that your candidate is losing, that means you are losing, then why didn't you yourself fight elections? So that was the point put forward by Gandhi. So what is the value of election if you want your own candidate to win? Why to conduct any kind of election? So this is not being a democratic organization. That was the interpretation of Netaji. Congress resolution against civil disobedience. The All India Congress Committee passed resolution requiring prior permission for civil disobedience, which Bose opposed. So why to protest against the government you need permission? So that was an initiative taken by Bose, that if I am not liking something, I have got the right to protest against it. But Gandhi said, or the All India Congress Working Committee, which was very much synonymous to the opinions of Gandhi, they said that we need prior permission before doing any kind of civil disobedience. Gandhi's disciplinary actions. The Congress Working Committee, at Gandhi's insistence, punished Bose for his indiscipline. So, Congress Working Committee and opinions of Gandhiji were synonymous, and they punished Bose because of being indisciplined. Why? Because he spoke the truth against the eminent so called great Congress leaders. Bose's removal from Congress 1939. In August 1939, Bose was ousted from the Congress leadership and banned from holding office for 3 years. So, this was a decision in which Gandhi made it known that I don't like you in this organization anymore. Path towards independence struggle. So eventually, Bose's expulsion led him to form the Forward Bloc to continue his radical struggle for independence. For detailed information, follow RIG History Extended.